people, welcome back to the Old Yorkshire Git Tries. Final Fantasy 14, part 117, I think. Bloody hell. Got me brew. Right, let's have a look what we got to do. Get myself comfy. My back's playing up really bad today. I knew it would because my legs were playing up the other day and it's a sure sign. Anyway, oh shit, it's done it again. Right. Right, speak to Einstein. Turn the music down a bit. Einstein would have you enlist the aid of Sitka. Oh, of course, that's right. We're going to get the Enterprise, aren't we? Force of sufficient power to break through the defences might grant us access. I can offer no better solution. Very well. Oh, yeah. And steal all the glory for myself. Me, nay, I am not so selfish as that. Contact me by link pearl when your preparations are complete. We shall set forth from Ishgard together. Okay. Alfie, I suggest we rendezvous back at St. Rene's Forum, Albert. From what I glean, the Holy See's decidedly ambitious searching project Sid will still be in Ishgard. Okay. First accepted. He knows again, aren't I? Oh dear, right. Speak with Alfie at St. Rene's. Ooh, Rene. Coerthus. Oh, bloody hell. 420, 430 clevies. Should have got me bus pass. As long as it's after 9 o'clock. Before 5. Right, over here somewhere. I think. Where are we going? Ah, there he is, Alfie! When last you saw Master Garland, he was advising the Ishgardians on the alien airship. In that case, he might still be at Camp Cloudtop. Let us not waste time searching aimlessly. Someone in the city is sure to know where to find him. Yeah, oh, I have it. Count Edmund's younger son prides himself knowing all of the Holy See's juiciest rumours. Speak with Elaine at Fortan Mona. Right, if I remember right. That is the last vigil, isn't it? Yes. Nicotine fix. That's right, we've got to speak to a guard to get in. Still don't get that. Shall I show you inside? Yes, that's why I'm bloody here. M&M. Bureau returns. Search of Sid. Say no more. The taverns are full of talk. A's tasked them with getting the monstrous airship to actually fly. To see the progress being played with mishaps. In any case, Garland and Alex employees are not to quit the airship landing, and I'll wager their master does too. I thought as much. Come, Albert, we must find Sid. Right. Oh, hang on, let's get outside first. Yes. Brew. Excuse me, COVID. Right. We're going down there, isn't it? Excuse me. was getting lost. Frog in my throat. Still, it's better than having a toad in the hole. Right, hang on. I've got some picker of locks, spoiler of trade. Behind you. Hey up, Sid. I'll fare you both, not terribly well, judging by your faces. Comes no such surprise when I tell you we need a favour. Another wind barrier and conjured. I can't fucking speak today. Conjured by Nidog. The Enterprise could certainly take you where you need to go, but she would not fare well against dragons. The Javanians would fly rings around her. If they took it into theirs to incinerate them, there would be precious little we could do to avoid them. Must be something, some manner of weapon we could employ. Einstein stands vigilant at the edge of the churning mist. We do not know how much longer. I didn't say it was impossible, I said it was impossible for the Enterprise to need a smaller boat. Now, I think we're going to need a bigger boat. It's time we gave that new toy of yours a proper field test. Hooray! It's probably best if I let the lad show you. Come on, the manufacturer is not far. Manufactory. Stairs. Our little project's just to your side. Are you going to like this one?
Feast your eyes upon our latest and greatest feat of engineering. We call it a mana cutter.
After you put down Gaius, Wedge and me struck out on our own for a bit and started work on the successor to the tiny Bronco.
Impressive little thing, isn't she? My talent for ship design has plainly rubbed off on them. They've adapted the principles of corrupted crystal technology and constructed a mechanism which converts ether from its surroundings into elemental wind. Said wind is then harnessed by the specially engineered sails, providing the craft with propulsion and lift. All in all, a most elegant solution. I'm actually a little upset that I didn't think of it myself.
The design does, however, come with one small flaw.
What's that?
The energy conversion ratio's bloody awful. To generate enough power to get you off the ground, you need to be in an area awash with predominantly wind-aspected ether.
In other words, there are a few places you can fly, lots of places you can't.
The new Ishgardian airship hasn't left the boys much time for tinkering, meaning it may be a while before this particular project takes off. If you'll forgive the pun.
Tattoo!
Tataru, what's happened?
I've been looking all over for you. There's been word from Aldar. It's about Her Grace the Sultana.
It seems you're required elsewhere. Leave the Mana Cutter with us. We'll see that she's airworthy and suitably equipped to slice through those winds. You, meanwhile, should concentrate on providing Raoban and the Sultana whatever help they need.
General Raban says they have uncovered the Sultana's whereabouts. And he wants you, Bowichelli, both of you to go to Waking Sands right away and help with the investigation. Come on, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, okay, as you wish, Mr. Alfie. To the Waking Sands, warrior. Right, it's time Aldar was delivered from his darkness. As if we ain't got enough on his plate. And the Waking Sands. So the Sultanas, we know where she is. The Sultanas, raisin, hope, raisin. Fuck off. Fanalana ding dong. Okay, 560. You robbing bastards. I get that warship, do I get to keep it though? That's the thing, because if it does, whenever I'm in Ishgard, I can use it, can I? Right. Where are we going? Down there. Get on the old chicken. Flies quick, doesn't he? I like him, he's a lot nippy, a lot faster. Have to look after him. I'll set up a thing called the BCM. Black Chocobo's man. That's me struck off, innit? That's it, my videos will be off now.
Thank you for coming.
That's alright, Cocker.
No thanks are necessary, General. I trust your recuperation continues apace.
I cannot complain. Thanks to Higiri and her ministrations, I've regained much of the strength I lost during my imprisonment.
I gather you have made progress in the search for Her Grace.
Not in that way. Good
Aye,
mate.
some good fortune at last. A few days past, Julala informed us that a sizable shipment of alchemical supplies had been delivered to the palace.
Right.
With Papa Shan's assistance, I set out to ascertain the source and nature of the shipment. My inquiries led me to Frondale's frontistery. There, I learned that an order had been placed for a curious substance designed to sustain patients trapped in death-like slumber. An invention of the former head alchemist, apparently.
A death-like slumber? This cannot be a coincidence.
Duh. No shit, Sherlock.
It lends some weight to Dulala's claims, aye. Her Grace is likely somewhere within the palace, abed but alive.
Before making any attempt to extricate the Sultana, however, it seemed prudent to learn what manner of substance was used to induce her torpor. To that end, I made inquiries as to the whereabouts of the one most like to have administered it. The lady-in-waiting, Muriel. We sent for you as soon as we learned of her location. All that remains is to apprehend the woman.
Yeah, well, I'll do it.
We shall find our cat's paw in the Silver Bazaar. But we must tread carefully. The market is not the bustling place it once was, and someone is sure to mark our coming. Should they inform the monetarists, we'll have a fight on our hands. We must be prepared for the worst, and being short an arm, I thought it wise to take another in its stead. What say you, Warrior of Light? Will you lend me yours?
Yeah, rip it off, Albert. Use this.
Then I pity the bastard that stands in our way. Come, my friend. For Nanamo, and for Uldar!
Right, there we go. I don't like Albert's talk, but it's the best he's got at the moment. A cat's paw, you don't hear that much nowadays, do you? Meaning getting the person who does somebody else's dirty work. Yugiri. Target is Muriel. Until the two of you have met, our sources indicate that she left the palace shortly after the incident and quietly rejoined the dwindling population of Silver Bazaar. Begin by questioning people in there. Let's go out first. Right, I'll finish my brew. Ah, bollocks. Never mind. Albert, make us a brew. Me, you can't. Right, a vendor. What you got, Cocker? Nah, not interested. Anybody else? Independent trader. What gear you got? Nothing of note. Where's the grocer? Potion, ether, eye drops. What's your cheapest? See, why pay 37 for stone suit? Oh man, it gives you CP plus 10%. Orange juice, biotin, vitality, and direct hit rate plus 3. I might as well get them, aren't I? Unless you've got boiled eggs. I'll just get them then. 10. Should be enough. But he's got no cabbages. Because that's what I want. Oh, he's got some potions. This restores up to 32% of health. 160. 20. first. Inventory. Sell some stuff while I'm here. What's that? Materia. Gallium fibre. Some commands. So. That's it. Yeah. Right, got rid of them. We're nearly at half. Right, so where am I meant to be going? Where's the supermarket? Is that the nearest I can get there? How do you get to Sylvian Markets then? Just know where I am. Right, get on my chocobo. The map's disappeared, hasn't it? So there and then down. While I'm here, merchant and lender. No, he's not got none either. Got a greengrocer, independent armour fitter. No. Spotted Meadow. Do I know any returning residents? Because don't tell me they've started coming back. Obviously not him. Chicken Keeper. Khaki Poo. We got Khaki Poo. I believe the arrival of your charge just about doubled our population. Looking for Mariel. Girl's done with city life. Pippin. For a bazaar, it's not very good, is it? Nobody's selling anything. Oh, he's here. Daniel. Danny boy. Mariel, she's here. Barely leaves her house. It's the one closest to the market entrance. Market entrance. As in that entrance. No, I don't think that's the entrance, is it? Got to be that one over there. Look in here. Oh, hello. Nope. What about weapons? Nope. It's not this one. Try this one. Cherry knocking. Knock on it and run off. Okay. Guess it's not him. Maybe it was that one after all then. Muriel. Oh, sorry.
You are Mariel, the Sultana's former lady-in-waiting?
I know no one of that name. Pray excuse me.
He ain't got glasses on.
General Alden.
We will have the truth from you, girl.
Way up.
Mayhap it would be better coming from me.
Lonorito, you'd best talk fast.
As you know, Teleji Adeleji's Cartano reclamation bill was no more than a facade. A means to get his grubby little hands on that Allagan monstrosity Omega. When he learned of Nanamo's intention to abdicate, however, he was forced to amend his plans. Suddenly, assassination seemed the most promising way to further his ambitions. I am told Teleji had discovered a maid in whose veins ran the blood of House Thorn. A new, more pliable puppet to sit the throne. 'Twould have caused an uproar, of course, but few could have contested her claim. 'Twas plain that Teleji's wild machinations had outgrown our ability to control them. So I decided to usurp his scheme and left the fool to seal his own demise.
And what of Nanamo?
Oh, I have no desire to harm her grace. 'Twould profit me little to destabilize our government. Thus did I employ young Mariel here to administer a potent sleeping potion in place of a poison. You should know, General, that your dear friend Ilberd was fully aware of my plan. I had him lie about the assassination as a means to prime your rage against Teleji. We weren't entirely sure how you would react, but things went rather better than expected.
You conniving little worm! You had your claws in the Crystal Braves before their first recruit had sworn to serve!
But of course, when a new game begins, 'tis only prudent to have a piece on the board. Ilberd was mine. Truth be told, a significant proportion of the Braves' initial endowment was also mine. With such large sums moving about, 'twas a rather trifling matter to disguise my own contribution. Ah, Ilberd. I secured his services with a promise to support his cause once my authority had been solidified. I swear, the man thinks of naught but prizing Alamigo from the grasp of the Empire. Unlike you, General, the poor fellow seems quite unable to forsake the land of his forefathers. Mayhap that's why he called you a traitor to your people and a disgrace to your homeland, amongst other things. What was it he always compared you to? Oh, yes, an overgrown lapdog begging for scraps at the Sultana's table. Oh, how we laughed. Alas, Ilberd's entertaining little outbursts eventually gave way to wearisome tirades, and the zealous brute became rather unruly. I had no wish to see you executed, you understand, but he would not take no for an answer. Rest assured, his employment with me has long since ended. Which brings us neatly to the present. What say you, General? Both you and the Sultana are alive. We have one corpse and one fugitive, and preparations have been made to restore your good name. Shall we cry quits and start again with a blank ledger?
The hells we will! Do you honestly expect me to forgive and forget? After all you've done? You're guilty of high treason!
Stay your blade, Master Alden. You yourself are not innocent. Or have you forgotten your own crime in executing Teleji Adeleji without trial? Though you acted out of loyalty to the Sultana, such deeds are in violation of both the word and spirit of the law.
Oh, give that little bastard a slap as well.
If you would, Lord Lolorito?
This potion will wake the Sultana from her slumber. Consider it a gesture of conciliation. You will find Her Grace resting comfortably within her private chambers. Should you doubt my word, I shall willingly accompany you to the palace as your hostage.
Don't lose it.
I like not your motives, Lolorito. But you saved the Sultana's life, and for that, you have my gratitude.
Rauban Aldin, you are hereby reinstated as General of the Immortal Flames. The citizens of Uldar shall once more be united under Nanamo Ulnamo, and together we shall usher in a new age of prosperity.
Yeah, I wouldn't be too enthralled about it either. Alright, we're going back to Ishgard. Spend more dosh. Speak with Alfie. Oh, where is he? Oh yeah, that side. Ah. By the 12th, feared Lord Lorito's herald another bloodbath lit, did I suspect that he of all people would gift us the means to rouse the Sultana. Got to go and do a bit of Sultana raising. I know, I can hear you shouting, oh fuck off. Yeah. How should I fuck off, oh Lord? Hopefully we'll see Dark Chapter brought to a close. Yeah, so would I. Shall we also make our way to Uldar? If you go. Accepted. I might get some cabbages here. Might get some mega potions as well, that'll be nice. That'll be nice. Clothier, no, she won't have any. Want an alchemist and a greengrocer. Anything up here? Nope. Silver now. M&M. Chicken keeper. Maybe not then. Royal Promenade. Right. How are we doing on time? 40 minutes. Alfie. I'll follow you. Please this way if you will. Boring. Hey, no. You're gonna need a slash. You never see that in films, do you? They get up and start making coffee and breakfast. I think I want to do when I wake up in the morning is go siphon the old python. Bladders filled to bursting. But now, not in TV programmes or films, they get up and just makes me laugh. I was having the longest dream. Was it a good one?
'Tis time to wake up, Your Grace. Another day begins in Thanalan, and the sun blazes bright upon the sands.
When's breakfast coming? Not coming to this hotel again. They haven't even laid the table.
Her Grace is awoken. The palace physician assures me she's none the worse for her slumber.
Hey, do you like me goggles?
I believe Her Grace will soon resume her plans to place the government of Uldar into the hands of its citizens. Whatever path she chooses to take, I shall walk it with her. And we shall tread slowly, lest the nation be unsettled in our wake.
Her Grace's compassion is a shining beacon to us all. But what our city truly thrives upon is competition. 'Tis in the struggle against our rivals that opportunities are seized and fortunes made. And with the Empire on the offensive once more, now would hardly seem the time to turn our system of government upon its head.
Are you privy to new intelligence, my lord?
I would hardly call it new. Remind me, what was the name of that enormous Imperial warship which met its end in Mordona? Wait, I have it. The Agrias. Yes, well, 'twould appear that the Garleans have been hard at work on another such vessel.
How close are they to completing this ship? Is it operational?
Its maiden flight was a success, I hear. I should imagine Emperor Varys is eager to see how it performs in battle. My lords and lady, I move that it is time to repair the damage caused by Teleji Adeleji and prepare our great nation to repel the Empire once more.
As long as it turns him a profit. Like all politicians.
"'Tis well that the Sultana has awoken. The Syndicate yet needs to put its house in order, but 'twould seem the worst of the confusion has passed. Uldar has taken control of its future, and I must do the same. I have decided to disband the Crystal Braves. Among the recruits, there were those who supported our Order's goals and convictions with all sincerity. 'Tis my hope that these loyal men and women will choose to remain our allies in the battles to come. As for those who sided with the traitor, Ilberd, they shall be hunted down and held to account for their crimes. It is my earnest hope that they will surrender themselves peaceably when the time comes, though I think it unlikely. Ah, my all-conquering Crystal Braves. The model army meant to pave the way for a single, unified Grand Company of Eorzea. That so high an ideal should be brought so low. I need not tell you how deeply the betrayal stung me. Yet I see now that it was mine own naivety and pride which allowed the Braves to fall prey to corruption. As ever, it is to your own shining example that I turn for inspiration.
Of course.
Like you, I mean to stand firm in the face of hardship and give mine all for the cause. Let us resume the search for our missing comrades, that we might come together to shine the light of dawn across the realm once more. The role of Crystal Brave Commander suited me ill, and I shall play it no longer. Henceforth, I shall be no more or less than Alphino, proud member of the Scions.
Good on you, kid. Right, speak with Alfie, which I was just doing. I blush to speak my inner turmoil. Fact remains there is no man alive in whom I would rather confide. Were it not for your shining example, I might never have emerged from beneath the pall of my despair. Why have I not eaten my meal? How could have got an extra points? I'll do that now. I might as well get my quest first. No word from Master Garland. Hope this mana cutter of theirs is nearing completion. Ah, Yogi Bear. I am assured that her grace will make full recovery. I and Uldar too shall flourish. General Raban and his colleagues have matters well in hand. Lady Yugiri, a question if I may. I believe your people have been keeping a close watch on the Crystal Braves. Might you know how things stand at the Rising Stones? You'll be pleased to know that the 3rd Unit abandoned Revenants told when they learned of Inbred's defeat. The only blue uniforms to be seen there now are those worn by soldiers loyal to you, Master Alfie. To me, I am grateful to hear that at least some of our members were true to their paths. We return to Ishgard. I must go to the Rising Stones and thank those stalwarts. It shall be my final act. Will you join me, Albert? 'Tis only fitting that you be present. I would appreciate the support. Right, off to Rising Stones. More clevies. You earn a bunch and then you bloody spend it. Enter the Rising Stones. Mordana. Revenant's Toll 350. Well, 46, but who's going to quibble over 4 Clebbies? A Yorkshireman, he'll quibble over 1. Stores up here, aren't they? Here she is. Script exchange. Yola. Oh, I got 1,000. So that's only level 50 though. Mask of aiming. I like my goggles. Right. Nothing doing there. They won't serve me. About this independent merchant. Nope. Alright, rising stones it is then. Haven. Do 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 do. Should always play happy music when you enter the Shaven Haven. Commander, you're alive. Albert too. I kept my eye out for you. My splendid crystal braves, I have wronged you, all of you. My promises of glory and salvation have brought you naught but blood and betrayal. Aye, you're not here as complaining. 'Twas a slight messier than expected, aye, but we were still fighting for the freedom of all, just like we swore. Ain't that right, mates? Yeah, ooh, aye. You humble me, I'm truly blessed. It is with the most profound regret then that I must. That's enough of that, Commander. We know what you've a mind to say and we ain't having it. Well said, Paul. We've talked it over, see, and we're all agreed. We can take our uniforms and strip us of their ranks, but we won't know no less of a company. But the Crystal Braves. The Crystal Braves may be finished, but the ideals upon which the company was founded live on. They bind us together, and to you, Commander Alfinord, our minds are made up, so you may as well get used to it. Let us help the Scions. Let's help you find Minch, Filler, and the others. But, well, I think remember her. My friends, after all that has happened, I know not what to say. That's unusual for Alfie. Don't cry. Don't. No, come on. Come on. Albert likes Alfie. likes Minch Filler more though. Still don't know what's bloody happened to her, do we? And the others. Pray excuse me, I'd have thought my tears spent. My grandfather used to say one could measure a man by the constancy of his comrades, blah de blah. Yeah, whatever. Wait, I still didn't eat nothing again, did I? What a pillock. Speak of future plans, any information on the missing scions will need to be shared with our allies, specifically Urianger in the Waking Sands and Tattoo in Ishgard. While we are organising our various channels, I would ask that you call upon Master Garland and I will join you in Ashgard. Right, so it's back to Ishgard. Right, we'll just quickly travel there and then we can call it a day for today. Not a lot happening today, was there? I don't think I actually did a fight, did I? No. Bit boring. You can wake up now. Right, where's the bloody fast travel thing? Whoops. What's going on there? Oh, is that where I am, is it? Oh. That's where I already am. No wonder I couldn't select it. Shut up, I can hear you. Last time I thought I went round there. Okay, right, that's where we'll save it then. So, as always, thanks for your views, much appreciated. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and until tomorrow, I'll see you.